We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry
AEW, boy, WWE, Impact Wrestling, ROH. Tony, you're the man. That's all I gotta say. Chris, you're the man. Keep putting out stuff on the Snyder Cut. Film Junkie, Green Lantern. Keep up the good work. Zack Snyder, Gal Gadot, Ben Affleck, the whole team. Ray Fisher, Ezra Miller, Harry Cavill, everybody involved. Thank you. You, the people, and all 100,000 of you all voted to get the Snyder Cut happening. Thank you. I thank all of you people. Never give up and hope. So hopefully they know you want it. It's just like with Disney and Disney Plus. Disney Plus has been a success. The Mandalorian's been good. A lot of the classics have been good, I hear. I've been checking out the tracking online. You know, people are really enjoying Disney Plus. It's something different. People will still stick with cable for the next 3 years. And maybe the next 20 years. I don't know how the trends will be. That's going to change in the future. And we see some cuts. But only in reason type cuts. You know, that's what the TV business is. Some are good, some are bad. That's why they call it cuts. So let's get down to the news this past week at the winter meetings. It looks like Garrett Cole is officially a New York Yankee. Signed one of the biggest contracts in MLB history. You think back in 10 years ago when CC Sabathia signed with the New York Yankees, and what did they do? They won the World Series in 2009. It was a special year that year. Can Garrett Cole bring the Yankees back to the World Series for the first time in almost 10 years? It'll be 11 years next year, in 2020. I don't think so. You know, the American League East is tough. Even though the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays are struggling, the Tampa Bay Rays are still a good team. They have real good young talent. They got experience. They got a great manager of the year in Rocco Baldelli. You know, the Red Sox are retooling, trying to get better for next season. I wouldn't be surprised if Hyun-Jin Ryu signs with them, or he signs with the Toronto Blue Jays. They lost Rick Porcello to the New York Mets, who signed there on a one-year deal. Who else signed today? Oh yeah, the big third baseman, Rondon, has signed with the Angels. He's the new Angel in the infield. Let's hope he works out. You know, there's been signs over the years they've made, like Troy Glass in the past. I mean, there's been lots. So I think at the end of the day, they just have to believe they can make this one work. And I think, you know, Anthony Rondon is one of the game's top third basemen. He showed it in the World Series. You know, he made some great plays, great hits, timing, everything worked out. You know, whoever thought, without one of the best players in the game, in Bryce Harper, they managed to pull out one of the big upsets of all time. They beat the Dodgers and beat the Astros at home. That's pretty amazing. You know, there's been a lot of controversy over sign signal stealing. I mean, in the NFL recently with the Patriots and with the Houston Astros. That's one thing we got to clean up. We'll just take a little time. But either way, the World Series was good. The playoffs was really good. I enjoyed every game. Today I was watching some classic baseball from back in the day. And that's why I still love the game of baseball. Just like hockey, the NHL, the NBA, and the NFL, tennis, the Premier League, the Champions League, Serie A, La Liga. I mean, it's cool to watch sports of all genres, of all experience. Even pro wrestling. I remember watching the old days of WCW, NWA, TNA. I mean, some good stuff. The Immortals. You know, those are the good old days. It's kind of sad to see Bobby Roode get suspended. Was it a wellness policy thing? Man, that guy has all the potential in the world to be a great one. You know, they're making some cuts. So I wanted to get out of that company. Luke Harper, The Ascension, and of course Sin Cara, and a few others. In the near future, probably going to leave the organization. Like Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy. There's lots of opportunity. There's a place called AEW And there's a place called Impact Wrestling where the Hardys really rejuvenated their careers, bringing them back to, household names again. It was Impact Wrestling, it was TNA. It made them great again. What Donald Trump always talks about, let's make America great again. You got to give it to the Hardys. Broken made wrestling great again. And I know today is impeachment inquiry, and these things do happen. It's up to Congress. It's up to the House. We'll see what happens. At the end of the day, you got to make the right decision. And the right decision for me, it's up in the air. The American people deserve some change. I'm sick of this hostile type of situation down there. Voting, controversies, border situation, not letting people in cages and stuff. It's just wrong. It's inhumane. It's not what this world's all about. You're looking back in the days of Jesus, in his time, there was some instances of that in Bethlehem, Jerusalem, and different parts in Egypt. And you saw slavery. You saw people get whipped. You saw people building things all day long. It was in his time. The Romans were brutal. The Egyptian, the pharaohs were really bad. Over the years, I've seen the videos, I've seen the movies like Ben-Hur. You've seen a lot of these things. It's real, folks. When you hear anyone in trouble, you put anyone in a cage, it's just wrong. In any faith, across this planet, no matter what you believe in. At the end of the day, folks, we don't need that type of garbage. At the end of the day, you the people, I always believed in you. I always will. Because we got to take it one day at a time and understand who we are as people. We got to treat people with respect and love. And care of one another. Man, that's what it's all about, man. That's why I love sports. When I was growing up, sports really helped me out. And, just different things. Going to the library and stuff like that. It kept me away from the troubles of my life. I had troubled relationships with girlfriends in my past, my friends growing up. But I realized I had to always step it up. Reading the books, the Bible, Quran, doesn't matter what type of literature you read. Buddha. Learn a little bit about everything in this world. Learn you gotta be one with your environment. You got one with your faith, and you got to be the best that you can be every day. Remember, folks, this is like a movie. You are all the stars of your own individual movies all over this beautiful planet. In the future, you're going to start to see some crazy things that you never believed actually is real, but it was always real. The future is how you make it, folks. These turkeys can only keep it going for so long. They're losing. They're losing every day. You're waking up and they're losing. You are starting to use your authority. You're starting to get some change in institutions that need to change things. Because you want change. We all need change. It's just like when sometimes you talk about your cable companies, you talk about your telephone companies, right? When they jack the prices up on stuff. Or when you're going to buy something in the store and the tax is going up and going up, or you're paying your bills or whatever. It's the same thing when it comes to any little thing you see around the world and society, in any event. It's just real life, folks. And that's what it is. We the people always make a difference. And with the holidays coming up, I'm going to sing a couple Christmas themes from my past. When I was in school, I used to do choir in elementary and in high school. And it was something I really enjoyed. Singing has always been something part of me. I wasn't the best at it. I did a little bit of dancing growing up, played my sports, played my movies, Did some of these video games over the years on YouTube and stuff. They've been really, really cool. It's been a lot of fun, folks. I enjoyed my time entertaining the world. You, the people, always motivate me to be the best I can be. And as I tell every YouTuber, treat everybody with respect. Love and care. Respect everybody. We're all the same. We all come from different backgrounds, different faiths, different things we believe in, things we do as people. We're all people, folks. We're all family. Don't forget that. We gotta work together as a team in this world. It's the same thing in the social universe. You know, I enjoy these moments. I enjoy these great adventures. Because at the end of the day, we all live a great adventure. It's called life. You know, I watch movies like Lion King over the years. They always taught me something. We do live in a pretty cool world. We have animals, we have great water, we have good food, we have trees, we have oxygen we can breathe. You know, things I just say, man, that's cool. And it taught me a lot of things about life. You know, I guess it was the circle of life. You know, Elton John, one of the greatest of all time. I love that song. You know, he's one of the best of all time. He always will be in my book. It's the same thing with you, the people, and the rest of the world. Have yourself a good and amazing holidays. Because at the end of the day, folks, we do live on a beautiful planet, and you, the people, are the best. You always will be in my book, no matter what. We always have winners. We always have losers. Amen for that. Enjoy life to the fullest, folks. One thing I learned from my teacher when I was in elementary, back in the day, you know, she always told me this. Always have a smile and enjoy, because you never know, folks. Just always be positive. And I've always had so many negative things in my life, but I always try to be positive and try to turn a negative and I turn to a positive every way, every minute of every day. Because that's what life is all about. Just like the movies, just like TV, like music, like anything you do in your life. Science, you know, homework and stuff like that, studying, you know, even playing. And I've been playing forever. But I realized that you can only play for so long. Y'all take care. Have a good and amazing December, folks. For this day of December the 12th, 2012, 2019. You know, the stock market's not going up. Well, it's going up and it's going down. We got tariffs coming around the world. Bitcoin's going down. I thought it would be heading for 100,000 by the end of this month. Maybe I think I was a little bit off on, but for what I know in the future, it's going up, man. It's going up. So if it goes up, it goes up. Just remember, folks, it's an investment. It's just like anything. It's an investment. And like if you save a couple dollars, a couple cents, it's an investment. You know, save, you know, and believe in it. You gotta put money in it to make a profit in the future, right? Because it's an investment. You know, at the end of the day, it's an investment. And at the end of the day, you might need it. You know, you might need to buy food, you might need to buy water, you might need it in the future for important things. So that's what Bitcoin, Ethereum, all these other cryptocurrencies that are out there, they are 100% investment. Don't forget that. Make sure you buy some pennies. Oh yeah, there's no more pennies out of existence. But get some dimes and quarters or whatever. Get junk, gold, junk, silver. Just get something. Get something. Something's better than nothing. So at the end of the day, just be positive, folks. This is going to be a rock and roll to the end of the year. We're going to see a little more earthquakes. We might see some other thrilling news out of Washington, in England. You know, the election tonight. I expect a surprise. I don't think the Conservatives will get a majority government. I think they'll have a minority government back in England. I think the Green Party and Labour will somehow pull a rabbit out of the hat. So y'all have a good night. And we'll see you next time, folks. This week in the world of news, sports, and entertainment, the one and only Mark Spencer is returned for a Christmas edition in your future. Thank you for watching, folks. And I'm glad to be back talking to you.